Sometimes life does not go the way we planned. Doors close, opportunities disappear, dreams seem delayed. In those moments, we often ask, God, why is this happening to me? But many times what looks like a setback is actually God preparing something better for you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future.
There was a young man named Daniel. Daniel had one big dream. He wanted to get a job at a famous company in his city. For months he prepared. He studied every night. He practiced interviews. He prayed and asked God to bless his effort. Finally, the day came for the interview. Daniel was confident and hopeful. He believed this job would change his life. But a few days later, he received an email. He was rejected. The company had chosen someone else. Daniel felt crushed. He had worked so hard, prayed so much, and still the door closed. He sat quietly and asked God, Lord, why did this happen? I thought this was the opportunity you gave me. Days passed and Daniel struggled with disappointment. But one morning, while reading the Bible, he saw a verse that spoke deeply to his heart. Proverbs 16:9. In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Daniel realized something important. Maybe his plan was not the final plan. Maybe God had something better. So instead of giving up, he continued improving himself. He learned new skills. He stayed faithful in prayer. He trusted that God was guiding his steps. A few months later, something unexpected happened. A friend told him about another company that was hiring. This job was even better than the first one. The salary was higher. The work environment was healthier, and the opportunity for growth was much greater. Daniel applied. This time, the interview went perfectly. A week later, he received a call. He got the job. Daniel smiled and remembered the rejection that once hurt him so deeply. If the first company had accepted him, he would never have discovered this better opportunity. At that moment, he understood something powerful. Sometimes God closes one door because he wants to open a better one. Life lesson. Many times we become discouraged when things do not go our way, but God sees the whole picture. You see the moment. God sees the future. You see the problem. God sees the purpose. Romans 8:28 reminds us, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. That means even your disappointments can be part of God's plan. A closed door is not always a failure. Sometimes it is protection. Sometimes it is redirection. Sometimes it is preparation for something greater. So if something in your life has not worked out the way you hoped, remember this. God is not finished with your story. Your delay is not your denial. Your setback is not your ending. God may simply be preparing something better for you. Trust his timing, trust his wisdom, and believe that his plan is always greater than your own. Final message. If you are going through a difficult season right now, hold on to this truth. God sees you, God cares for you, and God is still working in your life. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep moving forward, because the door God opens for you will be the one meant for your future. If this story encouraged you, type Amen in the comments and share it with someone who needs hope today.